guys, Chris here with Super Savvy Travelers. We're in Mola di Bari today with Rosanna from Casa Mola, and right now we are on Via Tasso, which is very close to all of the shops and services. We're going to show you a different apartment today. This one needs a little bit of love, but the price is very interesting, and we have a great team here that does fabulous renovations. Let's take a look. Okay, so we just came up the stairs, and I have to say the stairs are marble and they're in very good condition. I would salvage those because they're working and they're actually quite pretty. Now in here, this is the living room area, and I love it because it has this beautiful barreled star ceiling, which I just love. It gives us such a feeling of space. It gives it that characteristic touch. And there's a lot of lighting here. Actually, I really like that chandelier that I see there too. Maybe they'll leave that for you. In addition, there's several little storage areas. There's a storage area over here. There's a couple of built-ins over here. And you've got a really nice big balcony that looks out onto the via. Okay, so we're at the top of the stairs here. We just came out of the living room area. It was a bedroom at one time, I can tell, because the plugs, are right on both sides of where the bed would be. I wouldn't make that a bedroom. I would make it a beautiful living area. And this would be a lovely pranzo, a lovely dining room here, because the kitchen is just right off of this. And as you can see, they have these floors, which I actually really like these. I think you could salvage them, shine them up really nice and pretty, and have a gorgeous dining room, living room area with these beautiful, shiny, elegant looking floors. And here you have a really cute little kitchen area. And as I said in the previous video, we were over at Iacovelli the other day getting our kitchens lined up for our house here in Mola. And we have a sort of funny shaped kitchen. And what they did with the space and the aesthetic was absolutely stunning. I think you could do the same thing here and have something really, really special. Okay, and down here you have a little powder room, which is really cute. Now, you have this space here, which is kind of unused. I mean, there's a little bit of room for the staircase, but what about possibly making this bathroom bigger and adding a shower? You might be able to do that. I think I would check with the engineer on it. But it's a nice little powder room down here for your guests to use when they arrive. And then there's the bedroom upstairs. Okay, and this is a cool little room here. You can make it into a place where you have your washer, or, a little bedroom area would be really cool. How about a nice studio for an artist? Would be wonderful. There's a window over there. I would check to see if we could make it bigger and possibly make it opaque so you get some beautiful light coming in. It would be a fabulous artist studio. And here's what I think is the best part. Well, not the best part. The ceiling's pretty good. But you have this huge terrace up here, and it's got multiple levels. What I would do behind Pete is an area where you can have a beautiful fountain and a little shade garden. Put some seating down here after you redo the tiles and whatnot. And over here, I would put sunbeds because you will get sun in the morning. And on this part here, maybe a covered part with a table and a place for your eating and whatnot. I think you can do some really wonderful things. Now, that room I was talking about as a studio, what about putting a kitchen in there? And then you just up onto the terrace, and you've got a beautiful place to eat for lunch and dinner and really enjoy the outdoor space, which here in Mola, you have a lot of time during the year for outdoor space.